Hi, good morning. This is Bob Miglani, best-selling author of Embrace the Chaos. Today, I'm in Albany, New York. That's the capital of New York State. This is the Capitol building behind me, as you can see. Yes, that's the Capitol. Give you a little tour of Albany around me. It's a little chilly this morning. Rained a little bit last night and probably rain a little bit today. I'm here in Albany because I was invited to give a speech, to be a speaker to about 100 people by an organization that's going through a lot of change. And they wanted me to talk about how to embrace change in the workplace. It's part of the story that I have in my best-selling book, Embrace the Chaos. It's really the essence. So what is embracing change? A lot of us are going through change these days in our jobs, in our careers, in our lives. And so what is the essence of that? I'm speaking for about an hour and an hour and a half, an hour of speaking and about 30 minutes of Q&A. So here's the essence of what I've learned, and I want to just share it with you this morning about embracing change. I think the first is letting go. We have to let go of the past model, expectations, ideas of how we think it ought to be. You know, we all grew up with this model in our head, a story in our head of how things ought to be. And the reality is that today, the world is profoundly different. So we have to let go of that. The second thing we have to do is move forwards towards acceptance. Acceptance of the fact that, you know, we don't have a lot of control over all of the external environment, but the good news is we have control of ourselves. Control of the actions that we take every day, of the words we think, the thoughts we think, the words we use, and the actions we take. We have to accept that we do control these things, and these are a really great way for us to begin. And that's the third, is to move forward. I think in life, most of us go through a period of dramatic change and shifts. And often we get stuck with this craziness, with these thoughts in our head of all this change and what that means for us, all the negativity that means for us. And what I've learned to do is to constantly move forward, experiment, try new things. And what that does is it creates momentum for our mind to continue, because we want to grow, we want to succeed. So I've just basically given you the gist of my talk, which is really about, you know, one is letting go of the past way of working, past models of the ones we grew up with, past stories, the blueprints, whatever we had, letting go of that, accepting the current state of environment that we live in today, and that the control and understand that we can't control a lot of things, but we can control ourselves. And then finally, to continue to move forward. That in essence, I know there's a lot of it when you come down to practicality of implementing in your own life that I get into a lot of my talks, and that's why the talks are quite robust. But the essence of that is really about keeping moving forward, keep moving forward. This is Bob Miglani from Albany, New York. This beautiful state house is at Lafayette Park here. I'm wishing you a great day, a life full of happiness, success, and prosperity. Take care. Bye.